Drift, jump off platforms and push the pedal to the floor. Asphalt 8 Airborne is out and it will make you feel like you're in an action movie. This is Victor with PhoneArena with a quick review of the newest arcade action game from Gameloft. Let's take a look. It's been nearly 5 years since Asphalt first launched on a mobile device, and then it was the iPhone that first got it. It was the Asphalt 4 series, and now we have Asphalt 8. A lot has changed along the way. We have nearly console-grade graphics this time, an amazing soundtrack, and an action-packed gameplay. But first, let's start off with the cars and the graphics, of course. You have a ton of cars to choose from. We here have the Tesla Model S, one of our favorite models, and just take a look how gorgeous it looks. You can pick between different classes of cars, and the most expensive and best performing one are in the class S, where you can find some rare exotics like Lamborghini, Ferrari, and so on. We'll leave you to explore it on your own. Next comes the gameplay, of course. The game provides tons of hours, countless hours of gameplay. You have in single player mode, you have a career mode where you have 8 seasons. Each of them comes with 15 events. That makes a whopping 120 challenges that you can race through. But with no further ado, let's just quickly demonstrate how it all looks like in action. The game takes a while to load. The graphics, after all, are heavy. There's a lot of drawing going on, and right here we're testing the game on a Samsung Galaxy Note 2 in case you're wondering. So let's race. And here you see you have the brake pedal. The controls will look differently depending on how you configure them. Here's the nitro button. And the longer here we go, Airborne, that's the name of the game, Airborne. You see all those platforms along the way. That's the new thing in Asphalt 8. It's all those platforms. The longer you go Airborne, the more nitro you have. The more nitro you have, the faster you go. And you can do those tricks as well. And you get this precious nitro by doing all kinds of stunts like drafting like this, or collecting these fuel tubes along the way. And you can see just how fast this game is. Everything revolves around the action, not about the realistic gameplay. And if you want something realistic, you should check out Real Racing 3 or some other game in that genre. Here we're talking about pure arcade action, but it's a lot of fun. It will also almost make you feel like you're in an action movie. And it has all those effects along the way. It's not the best driving, of course, but it is what it is. Apart from the standard single player mode, you can also race against real opponents, your friends, or just random people on the web. And you can select which type of event you want, classic, elimination, or infected. And if enough people vote for this type of event, you get to play this. And right here, we're just waiting for enough players to join our room. We have 6 players out of 8. The multiplayer is a lot of fun. It's just like single player, but against real opponents, as we said. It's asynchronous. That means that even if your friends are not online, you can still race against their ghost images. So that's a pretty neat option in order for you to compete against real opponents without having to have all your friends online. And you can see that the race starts in a couple of seconds. And we'll just quickly demonstrate the gameplay in multiplayer. And this will be about it. We're now racing with Tesla Model S on one of 8 tracks that are available right here. We have the French Guiana and 7 more tracks, all unique with their own environment, specific environments. You have to wait for other players in order for the race to begin. And there you have it, just like in a single player mode. And here's our first track. Basically, that's how the game looks like in multiplayer. Nothing new compared to the single player, but still a lot of fun because of the fact that you realize you play against real opponents and not computer-generated cars. So that's it. Asphalt 8 is out on Android and iOS. Right now you can get it for $1 on both application catalogs. It's well worth it. We find it's one of the best arcade racing games out there. For an in-depth review, make sure to head to PhoneArena.com. Thanks for watching.